Hi friend, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches. How are you? It is Tuesday, I was going to try not to look at my watch, the 4th of March 2025, and thank you for sharing your time with me. I'm glad you're here. If you are new, welcome. I've had a couple new subscribers and I just am pleased. Thank you. It's so good to have you here joining us. I hope you've already subscribed. I hope you comment. That's where I was going. I hope you comment below, and I look forward to getting to know you. If you're returning, we are in a different spot. The hoop wall came down, and I had to move. I didn't have to. It was a choice that I made. We moved. My husband's office was in our bedroom. It's pretty long of a bedroom, and we had enough room for his office to be here. But we moved him into the office and are now arranging this to be more bedroom-like. So I'm going to be filming in here. He's in there. It's opened up quite a bit of room. I have our keyboard over here on this side, and I'm not sure that I'll continue filming here. We'll see. I may shoot over next week over in front of the bed. A lot of people are on the floor, which would be fine. I would have more room to spread out, but I don't know. I don't know how the light will be. It's not good here because the light's behind me, so I had to put the overhead lights on. So enough of that. Enough of jibber jabber. Just talking about stuff that's not cross stitch. I did get quite a bit of stitches in on several different projects, and I'm glad to share those with you today and every day. I enjoy talking about cross stitch, so we'll just go ahead and start, and whatever comes up in the meantime we'll just discuss. So the first one is the temperature stitches. This is from Sarah Stitchin' Mommy. Hi friend. I finished up February. I did not start on March. I went ahead and just finished up February and got some of the I did the one strand of border. So I'm using the varied temperature range from a different project. I didn't compare the varied range with this one from the other one too much because I like that one. I just thought I'd stick with it. I know the turtle one was different, but and the butterfly one was different, but the one I'm using is from her pattern temperature typography, which is also a fun pattern. A few weeks, well, I think it was in January, I showed all of the temperature pieces I had stitched, and that one was one of them. So if you're so inclined, you can go back and look at that. Anyway, several are stitching this, and it's good to see the varying temperature colors show. So I am stitching on let's look at the back. 28 count even weave. Most of them are, well, I don't say. So far, most of it is 2/2, but that will not be the case going forward. The first stitch was a queen stitch, and I did those in 2/2. And the Jessica stitch, which was February, I did 1/2. So here is my February finish. Month finish. It's not a finish. Here we go. That, and so the strand that I had was the herringbone. This is 08 DMC 08. So I finished this, went down, and I think that was it. That was all that stitch. That what am I thinking of? That thread was across and down. That is all I got out of it. So I finished up February. I'll work on the lighting, but we had, I think I did 5 days. This one was upper 60s, the rest are in the 70s. So we started and ended February in the 70s ish. I think this was upper 60s, and then we had a couple of weeks of cold, and then we're back. It doesn't have rain on it though. That would be neat to see rain. Like I wonder how we could do that. If it rained that day. That would be neat to see too. In my book, I'll go ahead and put this up and get on to the next one, but in my garden book, I keep a record of the temperatures, the highs and the lows, and how much it rained and over the years. And so I can see kind of trends. I know that the almanac shows what the trends are looking like they'll be, but I like to see like more detailed information about that. So I put how much rain we get. It's in increments. It's like less than an inch or more than an inch. So it would be neat to have that in there too. I don't know how we would do that. Maybe a blue something or other on a more, something that would be more, it wouldn't go with the specialty stitches, but my wheels are turning. Anyway, Sarah, turn your wheels. See if that you can add rain. I don't know if anybody is interested in adding rain to their project, but that would be fun. Anyway, next one. This is from the Cross Stitch and Country Crafts of January, February 1995. And I am working on the Angels of Peace and Joy sampler. And this is an 18 count Ernest Emma from Those Missing Stitches. And let's see here. Oh, yes, I have prompts, fulfilled prompts. Okay. The I Spy challenge I've talked about just about every video is from Laura Stitching by the Shore. Hi, Laura. It's linked below, as is Jessie Marie. She's linked below. She's the other challenge that I do. But the I Spy challenge is from Laura, and it's 10 prompts a month. This month, I have the prompt for something that represents time. That was the temperature chart. It's a year in time, the temperatures according each temperature each day for a year at a time. So that represents time. And then this one, Angels of Peace and Joy, is something, I Spy something that's gold. And I stitched on her hair, which is gold. So last time you saw, I had the outline of the sleeve done. And the hair was outlined as well, but it wasn't done. So I finished out the hair, and then I put in some white around the dress, started the blue around the dress, and got some of the leaves in here. So that's that. Let's see here. No. Maybe? So this is Ernest Emma. It's a beautiful blue from Those Missing Stitches. You can see the white a lot better in here than you could over there. But that's my progress. I've recharted the verse in the middle instead of it saying let's see here. Instead of it saying peace and joy and then having the name, I've recharted it with Luke 2:14, and I just charted it on, so I'm just gonna fit it in where it can be fit. So peace, and then I'll put goodwill towards men or mankind underneath somewhere. So, and then the verse address. So that's my progress on that one. What else? Fish and ships. It's been a while since you've seen this. Okay, so I started stitching this with Laura, and I got all this done, and I was over here, and I was trying to fudge and couldn't, so I took scissors to it, and I'm okay still. Here is what I'm deciding to do. I'll show you again. I decided to make a hoop. It'll be on the wall in the house. I'm going to make like is it a vignette? Is that the word? There'll be 3 hoops. There's going to be this one. So this one will be hooped. And this one is the other side of it. So it was like this. And right here is where I had some issues, excessive issues. And then down here I had excessive issues. So it's going to be like this, but then there's going to be a 3rd hoop right there. And that 3rd hoop is going to be this boat, ship right here. So this is what I'm stitching right here. As much of it as I can to get it that hoop full. And here is my progress. It says 18 count Aida. It's an 18 count white Aida using a blend of, let me get that out of the way, a blend of 825 and 3755. There's my progress. Last time you saw, I had the bottom done and the outline of the ship down here. I say it was outlined. It was full down here. I hadn't worked on this up. I had the outline of that sail. But all this is done and outlining here and that top part there. I don't remember if I had the anchor done or not. But that's where I am. So it'll be, I have my hoop in here with me. Here's the size. It'll be this size. One-handed. There we go. So it'll be that size. That's my progress. You can kind of see the 2 different colors. I like it. It's kind of watery. I mean, that would go with a prompt too, but I didn't use it as a prompt. I'll save it. I'll save the one that is not water, but is the color of water. I think that was the prompt. I'll save that one. Next is Plum Street Heritage Sampler. I got to see my in-person gals, most of them, on Friday, and I took this to stitch on. This is something we started together, and I'm not done. I'm working on it on a 40 count country mocha Newcastle linen, using 1/2 strands, 1 strand, 1/2 strands, yes, 1 strand of floss over 2 strands of fabric, 2 fabric threads. And here's where I brought this down, filled in this leaf, working on filling in this leaf. I still need to cross these X's, but I changed greens. We were just talking. So it'll be down here. That's not bad. I mean, it's a cute sampler. So I'll keep working on this, plugging away, using DMC on all of my projects. I don't know if I've said that before, but they are all DMC. Next is Lazlo, strings abound. Lazlo Today. This is a black and white UCE. This is from Stitches So Beautiful, and I am up here in the corner, right here. I have 2 full coverages going. This is the spring one, even though it's not technically spring. I pulled it out because I just was feeling spring. Worked on it. And, turn it the right way, Amy. Yes, okay, here we go. Here I am. I got some more done in the purple pink area. Got a good start on the top of the tree. This is the first page. And then ran across all of this in here. I don't know if you can see. It's lighter purples and really light purple, like white. And I didn't have the best light when I was working on this, so I did the green and the interior of the tree, the top of the tree, and then started on the next page of purple sky. So that's the next page. It'll go there. And I'll probably work on that maybe this evening with the big bright light at the table or something. But I just needed more light at the time. So that's where I am. If you want to see more progress, it's the Laura show today, I think. Go check out her progress. She just showed it in the last video this last week. She's got a lot done. It looks fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay. Next is get some ginger hair out of my fabric. This is Elizabeth Bennet from Twin Peak Primitives. It's a freebie on their website. I'm doing here up. This is I need to write it on the back of this. I didn't. It's a 28 count. Oh, I didn't write it down. 28 count. I'm doing 2/2 using a color of DMC that I don't have memorized. Okay, I'm back. I'll splice these two together. So, Ginger was barking at the FedEx guy, and while I had you on stop, I got the DMC color, which is 351, and it's a 28 count Jobelan fabric from Be Stitch Me, but I don't remember that. I didn't write down the color. Okay, so this is 351 DMC, and I don't remember what I said last time, but I got the back down here and started on the books going back and forth, and had a couple of rows up here. I think I said that last time. If not, that's what I started on. But I also wanted to show you the fabric. It's been a while since I've shown you the fabric. This is going to go behind it. And originally I thought to hoop this, but now I may pillow it. Maybe. Because I love this fabric. This is from Hobby Lobby. It was just a fat quarter in there, a little fabric section of fat quarters. So that's what I'm going to use. Okay. And the last one is in conjunction with two Flosstube friends. First is stitching through the book, Stitching Through the Blackbird. Well, what is that Sal name? Stitching the book? Anyway, it's a Blackbird book. Pick a Blackbird book and stitch through it during the year. This is with Tara, Mud Creek Stitcher. Hi, friend. And I chose Winds of Autumn. She's doing Winds of Autumn as well. I will not be getting through this whole book this year, but I'm going to make a start. I'm working on this bird. It's called Autumn Sound. Right there, there's a bigger picture. And I'm excited to get to those acorns. I was holding off because I think that's fun. Birds are fun too, but acorns are fun too. This is a scrap of 14 count Ada that I dyed probably with Rit caramel or coffee tea. I don't remember, but that's my progress. Last time you saw, the head was not there, and I had some fill in down here to do. So I got the head on, and then started on the branch. With the eye color and the branch color are the same. I'm using the called for DMCs. And then I got the fill in here and the feet done and started on the perch. That's where I am. Instead of, there is a letter B there, right here, right there, right here. I think it's right here. I will put V. That's our initial. And then I'll get to start on the acorns. I will be framing this one. I do know that I will be framing this one. There is another one that I finished. It was in I don't know which Blackbird book, but it's called Hollyhocks, and I have it framed already, and I in previous videos you can see it behind me. So that will be a compliment to that. And I'm stitching it before I go. I'm stitching the first weekend of every month with Emily Williams on the Blackbird charts. It's the Blackbird, what is the Sal name? Blackbird Weekend, Sal, I guess. But she has been doing it, and this last month I decided, I'm just going to get in on that and stitch my Blackbird on the first weekend of the month. So join us if you so desire. Emily, check out her channel. I'll have it below. She's sweet, sweet lady. She has some wonderful projects, as does so many floss tubers out there. Plans, let's see. Plans, okay. I need to start 2 of the 4, at least. 2 of the 4 ornaments in my WIPGO. I'll work on that this week. On the 20th of March, I will be starting with Karen and Laura and Mary. A Doreen Jones chart. It is a butterfly, a small full coverage butterfly that I'm thinking to hoop. I don't have a picture of it here, do I? I'm sorry to bend down. It might be on my phone. Let's see. Did I take a picture of it? No, I did not, but here it is. Okay. This is the one we're stitching. It is on Etsy. Doreen Jones, D-U-R-E-N-E Jones. I'm going to take out the corners and just do the hoop and the butterfly and the flowers within. This will not fit in my big butterfly hoop, but but I'll be putting it on the wall whenever I get my wall back up. Wherever that will be, I don't know for sure. So I'll be joining them with that. Another start. I hope to have some finishes before then. We'll see. Maybe I'll have that bird finished. No, because I don't know. I've got some things that are close to finishing. The Mary Englebright is pretty close. I can probably knock that out. What else? I could probably finish the other 2 ornaments as well. The Crocette go-go. We'll see. So that's my plans. I'll stop rambling now and splice these 2 videos together and hit publish. I'm going to go see Daddy this afternoon with my mom and my sister. Everything's pretty steady there. House is going well. I was bad in not posting on Instagram for 2 or 3 weeks, but I posted this last weekend. Was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. The last picture of the wall, the hoop wall, before I took it down, and then there's a picture of the outside of the house where you see the pasture and the big blue sky, and then the cabinets. I got a picture of the cabinets in there, so it's coming along. Ready to be over there. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely week. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Thank you for commenting and liking and subscribing. I appreciate your comments. I enjoy interacting with you there. And on Instagram when I'm out there, I thank you. I am getting better. I've already posted a whole lot more this year than I did last year. So that's good. It's doing good. So that's what I needed. I will see you, and I will let you go to your next Flosstube friend if you're headed that way. And I'll see you in the comments, friends.